Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. So I figured instead of all the drama that's kind of going on in the Call of Duty series, at least for Treyarch, with, you know, certain stuff being released today about kind of some sketchy stuff, I figured I wanted to do a, Happy Veterans Day to everybody. So for somebody that, like me, that I served 4 years in the Army as an infantry officer. I got deployed to Afghanistan in 2013. So for people that don't know, at least now you know that, I was an Army guy. I've been there, done that. And, for people out there that, are continuing to serve or that have served, I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for what you guys do. I know how difficult it is. I mean, especially for my wife and I both being in. She deployed in 2012. I deployed in 2013. It definitely sucks. And I just wish the best for you guys. And for people that are out, I hope everything is going well for you. I mean, especially for me, it was a really nervous time getting out of the military. It really was. I mean, you go through all these different steps in preparation to get out of the military with job searching and everything. And my wife and I actually didn't have a job set out for what we wanted to do after the military, but we were able to kind of get on our feet, get everything settled down, and we got squared away once we got out for, me being firefighter, her being a cop, and everything worked out great. But for everybody that's out there that's either, a veteran, or you're just you're going in between, do I stay in or I get out and go into civilian life? I hope everything's going well for you. Hopefully everything is going well. Hopefully you actually enjoy some of the great deals that are actually out there for veterans for Veterans Day. So hopefully you guys have a great day, for today as well as tomorrow when all the deals are out and everybody's kind of enjoying the day off, except for me. I got to work. I got these 24-hour shifts, man, at the fire station. There's no rest for the weary, So it's just kind of funny, but again, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day for, the Veterans Day, for this Veterans Day weekend. But yeah, really, I wanted to just kind of talk about, service. I wanted to talk about Veterans Day. I wanted to talk about kind of what it means to me, and kind of what I see from other people, and, more or less, I think of, Veterans Day as being, grateful for what you have and grateful and appreciative of what you have. And I think that's kind of the one thing that the Army has kind of taught me about, and what the military has pretty much taught me. I wanted to use this gameplay, by the way, too, because a little bit of AC-130 action towards the end of this match. Was able to actually get it 3 times in this match. So I got a little bit of like Marine Army, on the ground combat with a little Air Force. I got no Navy, but I wanted to show you guys 2 different perspectives of what people see in combat. So one, I know I'm camping right now. Don't get me wrong. This was actually literally the first time I was earning an AC-130. I was very excited, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let my strike team earn it for me. I wasn't gonna have anything ruin it, and I was really happy to see that my strike team was able to hook me up with the AC-130. So you'll see that towards the end. So Veterans Day. Veterans Day is one day that we actually celebrate. It's actually the armistice that was actually signed in World War I, the Great War. That was signed on November 11th, so November 11th at 11 o'clock. So it's 11 for the November 11th day, the 11th hour, and that's the day that we all celebrate Veterans Day because of the amazing sacrifice that all the different countries that were in this war, especially for the United States. I know other countries do their own different type of Veteran Day celebration. For the United States, this is the day that we actually celebrate it, and we take focus on those that are continuing to serve and those that have served, or those that made the ultimate sacrifice and are no longer here, but they made a great sacrifice for this country in protecting it and its values. So to everybody, I want to say I thank you so much. Veterans, you guys are a special kind of breed. I know we're only 1% of the population in the United States, and for those that are serving, I know it's a great duty. It's a great honor to be there for your country in a time of need. We hold so many great values, and we are such a great nation. And the fact that we have people that step up and volunteer to be in the Army to defend those values, to defend our country, is one thing to me that still brings a lot of pride into what I did in the military and getting out, and still seeing a lot of pride to everybody that's still serving and those that have served. So real quick, I know I already talked about a little bit what I wanted to say about how I see Veterans Day, and the 2 things I really see is just appreciation of my country, appreciation of kind of what I went through, in the military, as well as being grateful for what I have and wanting more people to be grateful for what they have, because I think that's the one thing about the Army that really taught me something. So I'll give you kind of an example of me. You know, I'm a dude that, you know, as a kid, you know, all the way up to high school and college, I had never traveled outside the United States, and my first time I ever actually got to go out of the United States was in Afghanistan when I got deployed. And man, I'll tell you what, that was a life-changing opportunity to go over there, because man, it made me feel more grateful about what we have over here with everything between, you know, driving and electricity and all these different types of amenities that we have as a country. It definitely, it made me very grateful for what we have. And that's kind of like the one thing that I guess makes me sad about, you know, just being out of the military and kind of seeing what's going on with everything. And I just wish more people were grateful for, you know, everything that they have, because there are that special population. There are those people that are, you know, that 1% of the population that's going to serve this country and protect those that are not serving, and protect the values and protect the nation that, you know, people are living in. And I hate seeing all type of negativity and whatnot, and I just wish people were more grateful, because, you know, there's that, you know, 1% that goes out and serve. And sometimes when you look back and you see kind of where people are at, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, whatever, I just feel like a lot of people are just not grateful, I guess, for what they have, because there's people out there that are making a sacrifice, and then there's some people that are not making a sacrifice and still not grateful for what they have. So that's kind of like the one thing that I see Veterans Day is I want to be grateful for what I have done. I want to be grateful for those that are still serving. And it's just, to me, more or less an appreciation, too, of what I went through, an appreciation of where I'm at today. And it's just kind of a reflection of kind of what's going on throughout my entire life, because some of the things that I went through and the things that I have today, like especially my baby girl. I know if you guys are new to the channel, I got a 4-month-old baby girl. She is my life. She is everything that I could hope for in my life. And I feel like everything that I went through in the military, meeting my wife in the military, you know, all led up to this, you know, time and spot and life. And it's just something that I'm very appreciative of, that I went through, and I couldn't ask for anything more. And that, again, that's another thing, like, you know, going through the military and going through that experience, I'm very appreciative of the soldiers that I met. I'm very appreciative of the lessons I learned. I'm appreciative that, you know, I mean, even though Afghanistan was really dangerous, I'm appreciative that I got to go over there and travel and see a different part of the country and see it in a wartime and see what other people are dealing with. And again, just like being grateful, it made me more appreciative of what we have here. I mean, just on a daily basis of, you know, kind of thinking about, you know, how life was over there and how the life is with the Afghans. You know, thinking about how my life is, and thinking about, you know, maybe like the smallest thing bugs me about like my day and the time of my life, and I'm just like, you know what, this is not as bad as my time in Afghanistan, or my time, you know, sucking in Georgia, freaking freezing cold weather during infantry officer school. Man, that was, oh my god, I've never been so freaking cold in my life. Oh my goodness. But it's like, it's times like that, experiences like that, I'm very appreciative about, of just kind of like what's going on in my life. And that's, I just see Veterans Day as that one time that I can kind of put a day to it, where I can just go, hey, you know what, you know, I'm not in Afghanistan, I'm not in the freezing cold weather. You know, I went through a lot of different things between, you know, military experience, going through college, and that's kind of the great thing too that I'm appreciative of, is I got a free ride through college through ROTC. I wish, you know, I will talk your ear off. I will talk about it all day, and I will definitely encourage it the most I can. ROTC is definitely a great way to not only serve your country, but get a free education. That's my little plug for ROTC. So if you're looking for college, if you're looking for something, I will definitely plug that in and help you out. But I definitely think that was one thing that really helped me out and growing myself into what I am today. And it's just, oh man, I don't know. I wish more people took that opportunity. I wish more people, you know, I think that's the one thing that sucks about, you know, Veterans Day. It's only, you know, a select few people that, you know, that really celebrated, that understand, you know, what the meaning behind it is. But I wish there was more people that actually served. I wish more people, you know, took that initial step into protecting the values, protecting the nation that they hold dear. And I don't know, man. To me, I wish kind of like that. I wish that people would step up, would take the values that we have and kind of protect them, like you know, the select few of us have done. and you know, hopefully later in the future, I know the one thing that the Army is suffering about is suffering with numbers of people that are serving, but hopefully in the future there's a lot more people out there that will do that. And yeah, man, I know this is kind of all over the place, but I just want to let you guys know that you know, what I thought about Veterans Day. And again, I hope you guys are having a great Veterans Day. Please stay safe, have fun. Don't forget to thank a veteran if you guys get to see one. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you guys all next time.